a constitutional scholar in government, right? Especially in a moment like this with so much lawlessness and so much craven corruption in the MAGA movement. So I'm so happy to bring up Congressman Jamie Raskin. Congressman Raskin.
Maurice, thank you so much. I'm delighted to be with everybody. And, we're here as true blue progressive Democrats, but I thought I would use my minute or two and kick off by kind of on a bipartisan note and invoke our last great Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, who spoke of government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And that has been the tantalizing, elusive ideal of American democracy. We didn't begin that way. We began as a slave republic of Christian white male property owners over the age of 21, but it has been through successive waves of social and political struggle and constitutional change that we've opened America up, and much more come to approximate Lincoln's beautiful ideal for what America might become. And what I want to say today is that we are at a crossroads. I mean, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and Vladimir Putin and Viktor Orban and Project 2025 want to take us back to some other kind of form of government, to theocracy for some of them, to monarchy for some of them. The autocrats, the plutocrats, all of them have gathered together to try and destroy American democracy. But what I want to say is the vast majority of the American people are on our side. I've been to 23 states now out campaigning for Democrats, and especially since Kamala has taken over the ticket. But even before, we were seeing huge, just absolutely surging crowds of people. I was just in Maine. There was at the College of the Atlantic. There were more than 1,000 people who showed up there. I was in Nashville at their state party convention dinner. There were 1,200 people there. So it's just gigantic momentum, focus, and unity. I learned an amazing fact, which is 81% of the people in America are women, people of color, members of the LGBTQ community, or young people from ages of 18 to 30. And also some progressive white dudes out there too. But 4 out of 5 people fit into those categories. Remember that Joe Biden beat Donald Trump by more than 7 million votes in 2020. And what's the difference between 2020 and 2024? Well, we've got 12 or 13 million new young voters who are joining the roll. So we have got to be organizing for a landslide demolition of the MAGA party. And I think we can achieve, if we do our job right as organizers, we can achieve the decisive repudiation of their authoritarianism and their kleptocracy and their corruption. And we can continue to move forward. And, we have a whole world to gain. And, democracy is still growing. I mean, we need statehood for the people in Washington, D.C., 713,000 tax-paying, draftable American citizens who have a real live political grievance, but didn't come down to Capitol Hill and beat the hell out of our police officers and try to overthrow our Constitution. They've done it the right way. They've asked for statehood. And we got 3.5 million Americans living in Puerto Rico who are also disenfranchised. So we need to move forward with statehood. We need a constitutional amendment on the right to vote. And how about this? It's 2024. How about it's time for us to start electing the president the way we elect representatives, mayors, governors, senators, everybody else? Whoever gets the most votes wins. The Electoral College has given us 5 popular vote losers in our history, twice in this century alone, in 2000 and in 2016. The Electoral College can get you killed these days when you've got a strategic bad faith actor like Donald Trump out there unleashing mobs against Congress, the Constitution, and even his own vice president. So we need to keep moving democracy forward. Tocqueville said, in America, democracy is either shrinking and shriveling away or it's growing and expanding. And we got to get back on the growth track. And it's the progressives who are going to make that happen. Thank you for having me. Hang tough, everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys at the Democratic Convention, and keep organizing. All best.
Thank you, Congressman Raskin. And I just got word that we're at an estimated 100,000 people currently watching across all of the different streams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, this is an organizing call. So if you have not yet volunteered, if you had not yet clicked the link or put your phone past the QR code and signed up for a volunteer shift, do it now. This is an organizing call. We are organizing and building momentum towards a victory. And next, I have the honor to call up two of the fiercest organizers I know, two women who